Want to learn how to DJ? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you the basics of beat matching on the DDJ-FLX4. We're going to be using the visual aids found on Bop DJ in the first portion of this video, and in the second portion, we'll be just using our ears. So stay tuned. So you got your tracks ready and you want to learn the art of DJing. I'm going to guide you through each step. And remember, these skills are transferable. So once you nail it on the controller, you'll be able to nail it in the clubs. Before we get started though, we need to understand some fundamentals of dance music with some basic music theory and keywords. The first keyword is BPM. This means beats per minute and essentially means the speed of the track. Different genres of music are broken down into different BPM ranges. For example, house is 120 to 130 and drum and bass is 170 all the way up to 180. The second keyword is bars. Bars is a measurement of time within music. In dance music, there's normally 4 beats within 1 bar, but in other genres of music such as jazz, this can vary. The third keyword is phrases. Phrases is a collection of bars and allows us to understand how the tracks are broken down. In dance music, there's normally 8 bars within 1 phrase, but this can vary from 16, 32, and all the way up to 64. In dance music, we can often identify the new phrase by the introduction of a new musical element. This can be a percussive instrument, a bass, a lead, or a new synth. Before we go any further, we need to learn a bit more about counting bars. I learnt by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 8, 2, 3, 4, and then on 9, hitting play. But don't worry, I'll be demonstrating this later on in this video. You've probably watched 100 tutorials on EQs and mixing, so we're going to jump right into the beat matching. You want to load 2 tracks using the media coder located at the top of the Flex4 into channel 1 and channel 2. As you can see, the 2 tracks are 2 different BPMs. This one is 132 and this one is 127. We need to align the BPMs in order for the tracks to play in sync. Before we delve deeper into this tutorial, we need to touch upon a feature you'll find within Rekordbox. This feature is the master tempo button. More often than not, you'll want to lock the pitch using this button. This means no matter what speed you're playing at, the song is playing its original key it was made. If you want to emulate how a turntable works, turn off master tempo. So when you slow down the track, the pitch will decrease and get lower, and if you speed it up, the pitch will increase and get higher. On the DDJ-FLX4, we have 2 key features that allow us to manipulate the tracks. Firstly, we have the pitch fader. This allows us to speed up or slow down the BPM of the track. Pulling it towards us will speed it up, pushing it away from us will slow it down. Secondly, we have the jog wheel. This allows us to speed up the track and slow it down as well, but it's all dependent on the placement of our hand.
If you place your hand on the side of the platter, this allows you to manipulate the speed of the track, either speeding it up or slowing it down, allowing you to nudge it in time. However, it will continue to play in a forwards motion. If you place your hand on the top of the platter and move it clockwise or anti-clockwise, this will allow you to go forwards or backwards in the track.
Now we can begin playing the track. We can then turn on the listening cues. This will allow you to listen to this channel in your headphones, and then we can turn on the master cue. Having the listening cue all the way to the left will play just the track you've cued, in the middle, both tracks, and on the far right, just the master. Now we can use the pitch fader to match the track we're bringing in to the track that's currently playing by moving it towards us, which will in turn speed it up. Now we can use the counting method we learned earlier to get the phrases in time. Once you learn this, you'll be able to do this in your head, but for now we're going to tap in time and count on our hands. We can see the change of phrase coming, so once it's here, we'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, play. And now the track's phrases are perfectly in time. As it's slightly off, we can use the jog wheel to nudge it forward. This will line it up perfectly. And now we can turn the bass off on channel 2 and slowly introduce the new track. And when you hear or see the new phrase coming, you can switch the basses.
And there you go, you just learned how to beat match using the visual effects found on Bop DJ. And when you're ready, you can transition out using the smart effects or your regular beat effects. In this portion of the tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to beat match by just using your ears. So I advise you either cover your screen or turn it away completely. We're going to play the first track and then introduce the second track and increase or decrease the pitch until they play in time. This is called riding the pitch. We do this in order to determine the BPM of the track, and once we're happy, we can hit play and make any final adjustments using the jog wheel. So as you can hear, the track is slower. This means we need to bring the pitch fader towards us in order to speed up the track. And once again, you can hear the track is still too slow, so we need to increase it a bit more. We do this in small increments so we can get it bang on. As we can hear, it's still too slow, but we're almost there. I think we've almost got them perfectly in time, so we're just going to wait for the next phase to begin and then hit play. Now we can use the jog wheel to align the tracks by moving it forward, it will speed it up, moving it backwards will slow it down. And now we can take out the low end so the basses don't clash. Normally when you're performing, you would have the bass down and be doing the cue in your headphones so the crowd don't hear it, but for this demonstration we're using the master out. And when you're happy, you can also check to see how close you got.
Also, it's to be noted, when beat matching by ear, you will have to constantly adjust the track. As you can see, the track isn't perfectly matched in BPMs, so I will have to nudge it forwards and keep it in line.
When you count or hear the next phrase coming up, you can use the smart color effects or the regular beat effects to echo out and transition out of the track.
And there you have it, you just learned the basics of beat matching on the DDJ-FLX4 from Pioneer DJ. If you have any more questions about beat matching, mixing, or the controller itself, please feel free to give us a message on our socials or leave a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with our latest content.